Some things in life are just not worth handing your energy to. Sometimes you gotta let things go. That relationship, that job, sometimes friendship. And what I'm seeing nowadays, family. And it hurts. You know, it really hurts when you invest so much, when you have so much emotional pull with the things with all the items that I listed. You know, but sometimes enough's enough. It's all about growth, prosperity, dignity. You know, things that don't align with the Most High. You know, you have to cut those off. You know, for those that don't believe, I mean, I don't know what to tell you other than, I guess, follow your gut. You know, anything that doesn't resonate with your energy, cut it out. You know, life is too short to hold on to the bullshit. And I know I'm trying my best not to cuss as much because YouTube doesn't really like a lot of cuss words. But, you know, nonetheless, you know, I'm still going to convey my message. But, there's no sense in having to hold on to things that don't hold any value for you. And you shouldn't hold on to it. Why? Why would you hold on to things that hold no value to you? Why would you hold on to something that hurts you? You know, the gaslighter, the narcissist, the toxicity. You know, those labels carry some weight within themselves. You know, going to that job you really don't want to go into, you sacrifice 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, sometimes 16 hours of your time just for you to be let go. I mean, if that's not a slap in the face, then I don't know what is. I've had many jobs where I've worked my ass off and either I was let go or they let somebody who was just a bum in the street. Almost not necessarily a bum in the street, but you know, someone who they just pulled out from the street, got hired on. I train these people, or you train these people, and somehow, in some way, they become your boss. Like, ain't that a bitch? That's one thing. All right. Another thing, that relationship, you know, and this is on both ends. Like I said way before, I'm not here to demonize women. I'm not here to demonize men. If you ask me, both of y'all are pieces of shit. If you ask me, and I'm just being real about it. I'm just gonna be real. Both of y'all can be a piece of shit. Both of y'all. You know, that's just humanity. You know, because at the end of the day, we all got to answer to the Most High, all of us. But the point I'm trying to make is having a relationship is, you know, it takes a lot of work. But you know, it's something special too. You know, a lot of people forget about that. They forget about that bond. But you know, we're so intertwined with social media, you know, looking at how things supposed to be, or I guess in their perception of how relationships supposed to be, when it doesn't work like that. You know, some people, they're still going based off star signs, and I'm like, bro, first of all, if you believe in that star sign shit, you gotta go away from me. I don't believe in that shit. I really don't. I personally don't. And besides, technically speaking, if you want to get into it for real, it's really witchcraft, but that's a whole other thing. Look it up your damn self. But anyway, I'm going all over the place. The main purpose, what I'm trying to make, the main, you know, topic is having to let go of the unnecessary bull. You're in a relationship with somebody, they don't respect your values. Constantly making excuses, doing things that hurt you. And because you're so used to what it is or what it once was, you hold on to it. And it's like, why? Why would you hold on to that? And I understand you love that individual. I understand that. Well, usually it's the women that likes to hold on, but I've seen men do it too. I was one of them. I've done it. Not gonna lie. One thing about me, like I said before, I don't know if I said it before, but I'm gonna say it right now. One thing about me, if I fuck up or if I'm in an issue where like it's my fault, I'm gonna let you know it's my fault. Now, if it's something where I can have a rebuttal, oh yeah, I'm gonna argue. Off the bat, I'm gonna argue. I'm gonna keep arguing. But but I mean that's my own thing. That's just how I am. You know, and I mean, can I change it? Yeah, I can. But like I said, it's all about self-defense. But sometimes I'm getting to a point, and you know, now that I'm 30, you know, I'm at a point to where if I know I didn't do it, I'm not even gonna give you the energy because I know I didn't do it. So I'm gonna let you have it, and it's all right. You can keep it. You won. You won. I don't care. You won. I don't give a fuck. You won. Sometimes you gotta have that mentality. Is like, bro, I'm letting all this shit go. Whatever doesn't pertain to me, I'm letting it go off the bat. Life is too short. Life is too short. Whatever you want in your life, go for it. Move forward. Continue to move forward. And be persistent. You know, I was going to do this channel. I said I was going to do this channel since I was 21. I'm 30. I let a lot of time pass. I'm doing it now. I'm still young. But imagine what imagine a route I could have taken had I done it earlier. I mean, I can see myself now. You know, now everything's just fake. You know, sometimes I'm just doing it just to do it. Because no matter what happens to me, at least I can lay down. At least I can know that, hey, I did what I needed to do, or I did what I wanted to do. And if this channel takes off, cool. But I'm just letting you know this ain't gonna be the only platform. No. YouTube is just, you know, is quick. I mean, I just, you know, I was gonna be a YouTuber from the get-go. But I'm thinking about putting in other platforms, such as Snapchat, Instagram, you name it. But yeah, once again, I'm still jumping over the place, but either way it goes, I'm letting go of all the unnecessary bullshit. And you should too. You look at life, I mean, you don't live that long. You really don't. You know, I'm seeing people who work these jobs that they don't even want to work, and I'm going back into it. Yeah, I'm reverting back to the job, but that's probably like one of the only things I can really think about in terms of, well, no, because I've seen people in messed up relationships as well. But let's talk about jobs first. Let's just talk about that. You see people work jobs 15 plus years and they haven't moved up. Man, you got me fucked up. If I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna work a job, I'm gonna make sure I climb the ranks. If I don't climb the ranks within a year, I'm out. I'm out. You know, but nowadays, if I were you guys, go to trade school. For real, go to trade school. Always, like, for real. I'm doing that my damn self. I'm trying to do HVAC. You know, not HVAC, welding. But welding is so broad. You know, everyone's trying to get into that. You know, so I guess good luck, right? But you know, you work these jobs and you already don't get paid enough. They want you to do a 5-person job. You're only one human being. Though you know how to do everything in that factory, you still gotta give up all your time. You gotta appease to the masses, or you gotta appease to these folks that, you know, you're just a good old boy, or whatever the case may be. You gotta show these folks that, hey, I can do this stuff, you know what I mean? Or you gotta show them that you're very dependable, but they already know you're dependable, which is why they ask you to do it. And you can't really tell them no, but I mean, don't be afraid to vocalize your opinion, like, or not your opinion, but don't be afraid to vocalize how you feel. You gotta tell them, hey man, look, listen. I don't mind doing it, but I've been here from, you know, such and such, or since such and such. And not only I don't have a raise, but I'm not where I need to be. I should be damn like an assistant manager, or I should be like a team lead, or whatever the case may be. Like, no, I'm not about to be the GP. Cause y'all not gonna make me, y'all not gonna treat me, y'all not gonna have me do what the team lead does, but I'm GP. Y'all treat me like I'm the GP. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm letting you go. I'm letting that job go. And you should too. For your, you know, for the sake of your sanity. Because what I don't want is for you to crash out. Have something lined up. That relationship. You're in that relationship with somebody for God knows how long, but they constantly cheat on you. If you want to stay with them, stay with them. Don't. But if you do stay with them, don't put on social media why, oh, this person cheated on you, or this person can't act right. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a person like me, I tell you one time. The second time I'm gonna call you a dumbass. That's just me. I'm kind of toxic at that, but I think growing up, it was tough love. You know, I'm not saying to be mean or anything like that, but if I told you don't, I put it like this. All of us were little at one point, right? And we've done something extremely dangerous. All of us. Me. I think when I was, I want to say I was about 4. We were in this apartment. My folks were in this apartment. And my dumb ass, the stove was on. And y'all already know where I'm going with this. The stove was on. So I thought, you know, my little dumb ass, I'm going to touch the stove. And you know what happened when I touched the stove? It singed the shit out of my hand. I still got the burn marks. It was mainly on my wrist, but still. Burned the shit out of it. And you know what? I couldn't be mad at mom, because how am I going to be mad at somebody that's mad at me for being stupid? It don't work like that, right? So, in other words, just do the right thing. Be smart. Be logical. Sometimes your feelings are not accurate. I mean, you guys, real deal. I mean, and this is the women's side. You guys will hold on to something that's a detriment to your health. And I know you love that dude, but you should know logically that this person's not for you. Let him go. Fellas, that woman that's for you, she's only with you because you have certain assets. You can't be mad at her for doing what she was gonna do anyway. How you gonna be mad at her? I mean, yeah, be mad at her, but I mean, like, how you gonna be mad? You should be mad at yourself for allowing that. You knew she was no good. And you decided to be with her. You decided to marry her. You decided to have a kid with her. I look at everybody, I look at all these people. I be on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, mainly Facebook. And I'm saying, oh, this person cheated on me. Oh, this person ain't shit. Whatever the case may be. Women ain't shit. Men ain't shit. And I'm just be like, man, both y'all shut up. Because if you ask me, none of y'all ain't shit. You got people who real deal want to build something. You have people who real deal want to actually amount to something, invest in something. I cannot talk today. Invest in something extremely real, exclusively, and y'all fuck them over. And so now their perception is all kinds of messed up, or they just they're just like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm one of those people. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I got other shit to deal with. Like I said, I gotta lose weight. I'm fat as shit. 5'7". That's not healthy. You can't even see my ears. But other than that, I don't look bad. Shit, I don't look bad. I ain't the finest motherfucker on earth, but I mean, shit, I don't look bad. I mean, I seen Chopped. But yeah, that's just my only message to you. That's my only message to y'all, is having to let things that don't benefit you guys, letting things that hurt you go. And it's baffling to know that there are people out there that just want to hold on to pain because it's something they're used to. I can't be around people like that. You just gotta pray for them. If you really care about the individual, pray for them. Lord knows I try to. But that's the end of the video. I love you guys. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Peace.